Hey guys, I've had a few people asking me, I don't know if that recorded, but anyway, I've had a few people asking me to do some videos on Cricut Design Space. So you'll have to pardon my voice, I have allergies galore. But anyway, I'm just going to kind of go through the simple little things and then show you a couple things that I've been asked about. So first of all, you notice here there's a grid. And sometimes that gets in the way. So if you ever want to get rid of it, you go up here to this box right here and just, if you click it once, it takes part of the grid out. Click it twice, it takes the whole grid out. This up here, of course, if you want to do a new project, if you already have a project on here, you want to save it so you don't lose it. It'll basically come up and tell you, do you want to save it or replace it? If you don't want to save it, then just say replace and it'll replace it with the new one. Your templates, like if you're making a shirt, you can bring that up and you'll have to resize it to fit the template, but a lot of times I'll do that if somebody wants a certain color shirt. I can click on it and show you what it, so you can do all kinds of stuff, but I usually scroll down to the t-shirt and then it'll come up and tell you that they're only for reference only and not, they won't be saved. So then once you've made your design, then you can change the color up here, I guess. So say you want a red shirt and then you have black writing to go on it, then it'll just kind of show you what it'll look like. So there's the front and then there's the back. Projects, these are projects that you can do through Cricut. Some are free, some are not. You can go up here to all categories to find what you want, if you want to do cards, or you can search a project. Images, if you want to put an image, I don't know why they said that. If you want to put an image in one of your designs, like say I want to do a cute little flourish. So I just type in flourish and it'll bring up all the different plus added ones. Flourishes. You just keep scrolling down, like something like this, or you know, like these. Your text, and I'll go ahead and show you something right here while we're on text, but say you want to type in the word family, and say I want to do a cursive font. I like the font Amarillo. So it'll come up, and obviously it's all spread apart. So what you want to do, you want to go up here to letter space, and I usually start with -0.5 and then enter. Well, you can see that it still needs to go together, but if I go any more, then these are going to overlap. So I'll go up here to ungroup, and then I'll just move them over and make sure they're touching good. Now, if you go ahead and go to make it, it's going to come out with those cuts in it. So you want to highlight it and click on weld. Okay, so now that's all together. So when you cut it out, it'll all come out one and not where you attached them. Shapes, say you want to put a heart, then you can resize it however big you want. Say you want to make it red, you can make it red, and you want to make two the same size. So instead of bringing up another one and trying to figure it out, just duplicate, and then that'll be the same size as that. Your upload button, if you want to upload an image, then you browse whatever you've got in there that you have saved. And so, let's see, go to my SVG files. An SVG file is a vector graphic, and so you can make it bigger and smaller without distorting it. Let's see, what do we want to do here? That's not what I want. Let's try a Mickey Mouse. And then you'll have all these files like PDF, DXF. You always want to click the SVG. So that comes up. That's black. But anyway, you would click Save. And then you click on it and click Insert Images. And then that'll come up. And then you can make it bigger or smaller, however you want. This is your back button. So if you click on something that you say you did something you didn't want to do, then you could go up here and click back, and it brings that back, even though I clicked out of it. If you want to print this instead of cutting it, you go up here to print under the fill, and then when you go to make it, it'll come up and it'll show that this is printing and your hearts will be cutting. Edit, I don't use this much. Now, if you want to align, say you want to align these. So if you click this and align it horizontally, your hearts are going to come together. So to prevent that, you want to click on your heart, hold your shift key down, click on the other heart, and then go over here and click on group. That'll make that as one. So now if you want to align it horizontally, it'll do it without putting them together. I don't really use, I don't use the arrange. What I'll do is I'll click the image, right click, and then you have the same options here. Say you want Mickey facing to the left, you go up here, you click flip horizontally, and he turns to the left. This is your sizing. If you want to make him a little fatter, you click it and unlock it, and then that you can either do it here or down here, and then you can adjust him to make him different. I usually don't use the more at all. Up here, I don't usually use the calibration much. I will update my firmware once in a while. I sign out once in a while and sign back in so that it'll update. So that is just a quick tutorial on I think that's all I can think of right now. But if you have anything that you want to know how to do, just let me know. and I'll make one for you. So talk to you later, guys.